What was the hardest transition after going from D1 to the NBA? Was it the work, the responsibility?
Yeah, for sure. Responsibility. Cause,
everything's on your own now, right?
So the high school, even the high school, I lived by myself. Right. College, lived by myself. But you had the people around. The coaches are more like, supportive.
Involved.
Involved, yes. Yeah. Like a family oriented, The teammates, we help each other, because we doing the same thing. We're trying to figure it out. So we helping each other. We go to school together. We had a friends like that. So then you got to the league. Like I was just by myself, literally alone. Nobody around. I was like, what is this? I thought I'd get more help. But I'm actually doing
nobody
more by
helping
myself.
You now.
Yeah, so I had to do everything. I had to figure it out. I had to get a house. I had to get cars. I had to get grocery. Like it was so much going on. But now I have people around me that help. That I set it up a good people around me to help me to like success. Focus on basketball.
Right.
So that was the things that I had to learn too. Beginning, I just didn't know what it is. So I never had that sense then. I never had the people around me. I'm like, oh, I can do it by myself. And I got in the league. I'm like, oh wow, no way, I can do this. So yeah.
They say like the first thing you should do as soon as you enter the NBA, get an accountant right away.
Yeah.
Is that really true?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I forgot about that. That part too. Financial too. You get all the way, boom. You get the money. So like. And then my thing was like this. I had a endorsement money too. So the endorsement money got quick before NBA check. Okay. So I had to, I have to figure out where you put the money. Like
how I do it. Yes, I want to spend. Do I want to go splurge out? All that stuff.
It wasn't really like a spending anything, but I just didn't know what to do with it. Like it's just the big money coming right away from nowhere. So it's just like you need that too, and like everything, like a driver, chef, whatever. Like it just. A lot of things I had to figure out. So.
Was it hard to balance, to be able to focus on basketball, but at the same time, man, I got to deal with all this damn stuff?
It's so hard. Tough, I'm still figuring out. It's just past year, 2 years, I got used to it, which is like my third or fourth year. Finally, I start getting used to it. It's so hard, A lot of people struggle with people. We say like, okay, basketball, and then you have to deal with the basketball. You have to do basketball struggle too. You have to compete. You have to get your name, position, whatever. So, but me, I was luckily, I was drafted by, Wizards, ninth. So I was the kind of guy that, my first, second year, I was starting from, first game. So, But I think about other guys that don't even have a position or,
tough,
you have to fight through that and still you have to deal with the, the outsider lifestyle, the normal life.
Which is very hard, very extreme. I see a lot of people struggle with that.
And think about it. They're coming out of the draft 19, 18.
Even the second round one's even tougher, what I mean?
20 years old, you outside of, so it's hard,
Right, the stress that come with it, man. I don't think that's what fans don't understand. Like, they're so harsh on players at times, and I'd be like, man, you guys don't understand the pressure that they got to deal with. Outside world and on the court, and the pressure of like, I need to crack this. I need to be like part of the rotation. If I'm not part of the rotation, I might be out of the league next year. Like all that, all that shit, man, stress, that's tough.
People really think that, Rui, you play basketball and get $1 million and go party. I'm like, okay, we might do that, but that's a little part of it,
Right.
There's so much part of it around it, like, going on. It's like a lot going on outside of it. Like, you have to deal with media, fans, anything, You have to deal with family, too. You have to, now, you're the guy. You have to support your family, So
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. So it's in like...
they all have their hands out because now... one of our own made it. So he got to take care of us. And that's tough, that balance. I know I watched Tracy McGrady talk about that. He was like, he had to go around and tell everybody, all his boys and his family, here, I'm giving you guys this amount. Don't ask me for help anymore. I'm going around. Here's a certain amount, and I'm done. Because he couldn't allow, like they say, like the foster to stay open where, you know what I mean? Like it's an open bank transaction. You can't win that way.
No. Yeah, it's hard to do that, manage that too. And it's hard to say no to family. That's the thing. You have to learn, like, you.
Right.
I'm still trying to, do that, but it's hard to say no to them.
That's when you hope family can understand that. You know what I mean? Like they need to be like, no, we can't keep asking them. Like, leave him alone. Let him live.
They know that too, but, they need to help too,
True.
So it's like that's like very, very like a gray area. You're never able to figure it out.
And none of us could say no to family.
Yeah.
None of us. Especially, I know you grew up in Japan. You guys come from like a culture of family first, similar to here in Jordan, Middle East. Family come first. So we always struggle with that. Like, when do I stop helping? When do I say no? When do I even question it? You know what I mean?
Especially, you grew up poor too, and like it's NBA is the American dream.
Right.
So they see me living the life and they're like, oh, wow, they want to be part of it, of course.
Right.
But my agent always told me that. He said, look, Rui, this is you. You made it out and you deserve that money or whatever that is.
Right.
Those people around, friends, family, they're not in your life. Right. So they can't live that life.
Oh,
so I was keeping in mind, I was like, okay, I can live that life maybe, but they can't because they can't. They don't know how to deal with the money, that kind of money. They have to learn they have to know, how to move around. So just like I learned a little bit, just like I look like, and then my family, like I love my family. They always want to be normal, they always want to be regular.
Right.
So they don't want to ask for too much, so.
I love it.
Yeah. So they always want to be normal. They don't want to be like too much. But they get good life, but at the same time, it's hard to,
Man.
If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to us on YouTube and all podcasting apps.
And make sure you follow us on all the social media apps. Another one in the books, baby. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.